Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is a review of a Peugeot Boxer van that I had as a rental for a few days. So this is the interior of the Boxer. I mean, it's not. Let me just start the engine here. We'll turn the steering wheel so we can see what the dashboard looks like. It's it's spacious. There's a lot of plastic. You've got extra storage there. We've got one here. Got the shelf. We've got the glove box. We've got another one here. We've got this little document thing here. We've got these pockets here. You've got this cubby hole here. You can see it's a bit flaky. This looks a bit flaky. You've got like a storage here. I use the term loosely because, I don't know what you could put in there. Whatever it is, it's going to slide around a lot. You've got another. Well, I'm not even sure if you can call this a bin. This is just a piece of plastic. We've got the door bins. So we've got one halfway up the door. And we've got the massive one at the bottom. Honestly, I don't know why they do this in vans. Put the thing so low. If there's anything in there, you're not going to be able to reach it. Your shoulder is going to hit the side of the door. This is not exclusive to this van. Got the electric windows, the mirrors. It feels alright here. I mean, they've got this piece here. I'm not sure if this is really necessary. The visibility is alright, the mirrors are fantastic. Got more storage here. I don't know if this is stock. I think this is to do the light in the back. So you've got a lot of storage in here. What the biggest problem is obviously the single cup holder situation. They've got two cigarette lighters, but only one cup holder. And potentially this van will sit 3 people at the front. This one's only equipped with 2. But one cup holder, I'm not sure what they're thinking. Heater controls. These things look like they're going to break, honestly. I can't imagine these lasting 10 years. They're very flaky also. Air conditioning's powerful. Got the hazards. Rudimentary. Gauge pack is okay. Decent enough. I mean, it's got a cheap LCD display. Auto close, units, language. Passenger bag to switch it on and off. So you get the idea on the options. The pedal angles are not ideal. They're at a funny angle. You do get used to it, but I don't know, why can't they just be more car-like? It's just, look how long the throw is on the clutch. So that's the top of the clutch. I mean, that's a huge distance. The throttle's got a nice travel on it. It could be a bit longer, considering how long they've made the clutch. Gear changes, for a van it's alright, it's not bad, but it is a bit clunky. But you get used to it, it's not horrible, it's not completely disgusting. It's right next to the steering wheel, which is nice. Handbrake is here, which is just quirky, plus you need to reach down a long way to release it. The steering wheel is strange to start with, but you do get used to it. And I think basically this is one of the themes of the van, is that there's a lot of things that annoy at the start, but you get used to basically everything except the cup holder situation. And plus, just to go on, it's not even that great a cup holder. The one that's here, this is not going to hold anything. This is a can of Coke maybe. You got a tall coffee in there, it's coming out. Power on it is okay. It's decent from a standstill. Top speed, I don't know what engine is in this, guys, but let's assume it's the bottom of the range one. It does about 130. You don't want to go any faster than that. It's going to take you forever. The brakes are good on it. The ride on it is super bouncy ride on it. But at the same time, it's also quite stable. You never get to the point where you think like it's out of control. The dampers always seem to be working well. The view out the front is great. I mean, we tower above other vehicles. I mean, we're much higher than, say, a Porsche Cayenne, for example. This drives really nice, gotta say. The steering wheel is adjustable for reach only. I think you probably don't want the rake adjustment. I think reach is probably enough. But yeah, it's nice and quiet in here. I suppose that sound deadening that they put in the back helps a lot. We've got the divider, which also probably keeps it nice and quiet. The air conditioning is decent enough powerful enough, does the job. My bone of contention is really the mirrors. One of these mirrors is not working. This van has got, what, 40,000 kilometers on it. This mirror's working. That mirror isn't. Of all the mirrors to break, it has to be the one that's furthest away from you. So I've just been adjusting it now. One thing I realised is when you pull these mirrors in and out, you know, back and forth, there's no clip on this. Like, they don't gunk into position. They just, you know what I mean? There's no notches there. So they're just a pain in the arse to line up. It's taken me, I don't know, 2-3 minutes to get this mirror sorted out. So, you know, the electrics are already showing their age. Really, I'm just thankful that I can still see out of that mirror. It's got this parking sensor on it, but this looks severely aftermarket. I'm not sure if I can trust it or not, to be honest. So visibility is excellent. You can see that the dash slopes down here, so we get a relatively good view out the front. It's not awesome, but it's not bad either. Maybe it would be nice if they did something like the G-Wagon and then just did a little design piece on the corners, so you could just see where the corners of the van are. The load area is nice enough. Actually, let's have a quick look. So the handles on the outside, again, they feel like they could break. So you can see what they've done here. They put LED lights at the back. So I would say that this van, there's no lights at the back as standard, or there is one light, but it's just super poxy and low powered. I'm not sure what the deal is with all the sound deadening. Maybe this is factory, maybe this is not, but this is the second Boxer I have that's got this sound deadening in it. The load area is not bad. I can't start. This is not the high top, but I can almost stand up straight in the back, so it's quite a high load area. If you need to, you can run rope or string or whatever you want through the sides. You've got the load buckles, ones on the floor as well. You know, they're everywhere, in the corners, on the floor. So absolutely no problem loading it. I've even got a 12 volt DC in the back. One thing I don't like about the loading area is these wheel arches. This is a better angle of what I mean. See that the slope on it is down. It should be flat. Simple as that. How can you stack panels on this? They're going to slide off. It's little details like this that spoil the van, but it's also little details like this, when they get right, makes an absolute, you know, a great van. And if you just have a look at this step down here, it's not the best height wise, but it's not horrible either. I'd say it's something in between a transit and a traffic. So that is that. The rear doors, the usual thing, they open right round, well, as far as that, and they lock there as well. You've got the thing on the inside, the handle on the inside. And basically that's not a bad looking van. The rear 3/4, yeah, it's kind of alright. Just because the short wheelbase makes it look a bit weird. The fuel cap, I'm not sure how you open this. Oh, okay, you open it this way. Why? So if I close this, I can open this. I don't know why they don't hinge it from the other side and have it so you have to open the door, just to make it a bit more secure. You know, the front corner, okay, it does stick out a bit at the front. It goes out, but it's not the end of the world. But like I was saying earlier, maybe they put something here just so you can see the corner. But from the front, it's you know, it's a nice looking van, decent enough. It's got fog lights, daytime running lights. They're not LEDs, they're halogens to run from here. But yeah, it's not a bad looking van at all. Let's go on back inside. So how does this compare to the other vans? The other one I had was the Ford Transit. That was, I think, a better dashboard, better stereo, arguably a better van, equally good driving position, possibly nicer to drive. The problem with the Transit for me was the step up into the load bay was just too high. It's like ridiculously high. And if you're going to be getting in and out of the van a lot, you know, that is going to wear thin very quickly. That's kind of a deal breaker for me, the load bed being too high. So all in all, would I recommend the Boxster? Probably not. I probably want to have a look around. I'd like to see what the new Sprinter is like. I want to see what the new Renault Master is like. So all in all, I think it's a good van. I mean, it's not a bad van by any stretch of the imagination, but close to greatness, but not great.